In the NFL, there's a lot of storylines still brewing. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a man who had a massive dub over a rival Pittsburgh Steelers team this past Saturday. He has touchdowns in 4 straight games. He's also become the Baltimore Ravens franchise leader in total touchdowns during his career. An absolute stallion, tight end for the Ravens. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks sweet.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on, Pat.
Are we in the locker room right now, or is this just a setup in some media room? That looks awesome.
This is a setup for the media room. They did a great job of it.
Fugaze! I thought I was in there. You could have had me. I was about to ask you to go through your locker there just so we could see what all is involved. Mark, congrats on everything. Congrats on the franchise record. Haven't obviously got a chance to chat with you since that all took place. Let's talk about the game on Saturday. It was being played because you have to play on Christmas. How did it feel to get that win over the Steelers? And obviously 34-17 is a pretty massive win for you lads.
It was great, and it came at a time where we really needed it. And you look at the past, 7 to 8 games that we played the Steelers, haven't really gone our way. So for us to kind of get over that hump, have a big game, and just play a really efficient ball. We've worked so hard to get to this point and have an opportunity to play a big time game in this time of year, and played a great game. And I'm excited to move on and play the Texans on Christmas Day.
Okay, you guys feel like you're playing your best ball, obviously, at this point of the season. That's all you're trying to do. Had a couple losses early that were either given away or just so close. Feel like you guys are playing your best ball, and do you recognize that in the locker room?
Yeah, I think we're playing great ball, but as you know, it's one of those things. It's week by week. You got to continue to prove yourself, and the beautiful thing about this team is we're all incredibly hungry. There's some games where we haven't really played our best ball, made some mistakes, kind of hurt ourselves, and we've been, being able to work on the details, not killing ourselves, and just doing our job to the best of our ability. And I think when we do that, we have such a complete team. We have guys all over the book that can make plays. So we do our job, we're going to be good.
Okay, so let's talk about a guy who's doing his job at a level where it's better than he's ever done, even though he's already won multiple MVPs. He's not the favorite to win this year. You're total franchise touchdown leader in the history because there's a quarterback there that loves throwing you the rock in Lamar Jackson. What have you seen from him this year? It feels like he's playing his absolute best. He is so much fun to watch. We've talked about this, and I assume you guys have as well. Could you imagine the people on the other side of the world that only watch one football game a year, and it's the Super Bowl, and Lamar feels like this team can do it, but also Lamar playing better than ever? Or what have you seen from Lamar this year?
Yeah, he's playing better than ever. You're spot on. And the thing about Lamar is he's found a way each and every year to elevate his game. And he already came into the league and he was incredible. But every year he's found something different. And I think the game is just so slow for him right now. He's making his checks. He's making the right reads, and he's putting the ball right in the money. And he's always done that, but I think even more so this year, being the second year in this offense and really taking control. The way his brain's working, it's on another level. It's so fun to be able to play with him and just support that guy.
Yeah, he looks like you're a lot of fun too, though, Mark. You make those he made big time catches.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say, look at that milk check guy doing something he's not supposed to be able to do. Look at those hands. Tight end position over the last 10 years, right? I feel like you big, incredibly athletic dudes have found a home in the NFL. Is it the rules? Is it the system? Is it the humans? What do you think it is about the tight end position that has blossomed so much?
I think first it's a credit to a lot of the greats that have come before us and in the last 10, 20 years. And even before that, this position is dynamic, it's diverse, and we're able to do so many different things that, schematically and that sort of thing, that we're able to make mismatches. We're big guys that can run, catch the ball, and block. So that's a beautiful thing. But at the end of the day, I think to embody a tight end, you just got to be a dog, got to be hardworking, and go to work and be ready to go.
That's why we love Tight End Day. Mm-hmm. Just celebrating dogs across the NFL. Love everything about it. Got to block, got to get open. Put a safety on. Okay, we're going to body you. Put a linebacker on. We're going to run right by you. Put a defensive end out there. We're going to try to hold on like hell. But we're going to get the job done. It's a wonderful position. You obviously embody it all. D-Bud has a question for you.
Yeah, we were just talking before you came on, Mark, about playing in the elements. And obviously a lot of it is new for these college kids with playoff football now, having home games in the first round. But what is the mindset? What changes playing in the elements? Obviously, you guys, Buffalo, Kansas City, right up there at the top, going to be playing outside in the cold. What changes going into those types of games?
Well, I saw those Ohio State big boys getting after it in the cold. I don't know if that was a great look, but anytime you go into a cold setting, it's a mindset that whatever it is, you got to go. Cold, whatever. You got to be indifferent. Have the mindset that it's time to go to war. That's really what it is. It's time to go to war and be ready for anything.
Those are Tennessee guys, the shirtless guys. Just want to make sure you know that. The Ohio State strength staff wants us to tell you that those are not their guys that were sure. I've never seen anything like it. That was a conversation, I assume, not just in our group text, but in a lot of group texts, especially down there.
Great.
Yeah, okay. I mean, a lot of meat. Law of meat. I mean, is that the least jacked team I've ever seen? I think they got that power though.
Oh yeah,
they got that SEC power.
Yeah, they didn't show it, but they got that.
It's
power.
in there. Yeah. They've been working for the last week to get the, how the whale has like that layer.
The blubber.
They put a blubber on top of there. It's all right. Hey, it's okay. You got to do whatever you got to do to deal with it. Speaking of deal with it, there's somebody on your team now that nobody can.
Yeah, Mark, someone who has no blubber, Derrick Henry, has been running wild for you guys. And obviously early on the conversation was, we're not going to give Derrick Henry 20, 30 carries like we did at Tennessee. This is going to be a very balanced offense. And then, this past weekend, I think he had 24 carries for 1,000 yards against the Steelers. How has it been playing with a guy like that and also blocking for a guy like that? When he runs into the back of you, do you collapse down to the ground or how does that work?
Yeah, Derrick's been, one of the most incredible teammates, and immediately when he gets into to be a Raven, it's you see how much he really puts into himself and in his body, and the daily effort to be the best that he can. It's nonstop. It's every day. It's doing everything that he can to be the best, and he really is. And if he gets running and you're in front of him, get out of his way. Yeah, I think Charlie Kohler broke his forearm from getting ran into by him, but he's been awesome. We got to keep feeding him the rock. He's a beast.
We thought it was cheating when he signed with you guys. Did you feel like it was the perfect fit? Legit.
No tampering, man. It's an amazing fit. Yeah, he's if not one of the best of all times, if not the best.
Well, then you got Ricard too, and then the way you guys go about it, and then Lamar can just sneak out at any given time. Feels like it's unstoppable, and that's kind of what we're witnessing right now. Speaking of witnessing, we're getting to see the Harbaugh.
Yeah, Mark, we've all really enjoyed watching Hard Knocks so far, just seeing all the stuff that, you wouldn't typically see even if you're, not a fan of the Ravens. Obviously, you guys' outfit doesn't seem like it's really about the bullshit and all that kind of stuff, but what has that whole experience been like with Hard Knocks? Because I assume that if you guys keep winning, and this season goes where you want it to go, that those cameras are going to be in the locker rooms and in the meeting rooms, through the stretch run here into the playoffs.
Yeah, you know what? I actually haven't even watched an episode just yet. But,
good, they're good. They're good, Mark. It's fun.
I'm staying focused, man. We got the Texans this week, so we got to get it going. But to be honest, they've been great. They've been uninvasive, and they've been awesome. So we haven't really noticed them too much. We noticed the cameras are there, but at the end of the day, we're going about our business and doing our jobs and not changing one bit.
Makes you guys look good. It literally makes everybody look good. And I did not know your guys' facility was like that.
Beautiful.
Jeez.
It's amazing.
It is, isn't it? I mean, it is bananas over there.
Yeah. Steve Rashod does a great job, top down. So that's what it's all about here.
Is it all updated in there? Because obviously you see like the castle stuff, so you think it's kind of old. But then we see the meeting room looks like you're in a lodge, like a cabin in there. It's beautiful. We haven't seen the entirety of the building, but it looks gorgeous in there.
Yeah, it is, and like I said, it's a top-notch program. It's beautiful. It's got that kind of like old lodge, but it's not old, man. It's amazing. It's got that castle feel, and it's amazing to come to work here every day. It feels like home.
It's been fun to watch you guys work and watch Harbaugh kind of do his thing versus Tomlin and how he does his shit, Stefanski, and then obviously Taylor. It's been the best Hard Knocks they've had in a long time, Mark. It's been the best one in a long, long time. Tone has a question for you.
Yeah, Mark, I know it wasn't the first time this season, but your matchup against Patrick Queen this last weekend, I saw one where you gave him a little wiggle at the top and on kind of a crossing route. How was it to go up against your old teammate again?
It's great. I got a lot of love for Patrick and the type of player that he is. That was a good one. There's one in the end zone where I should have had on him, but he made a good play. And but it's always good to see that guy and go against him. And I'm sure there's going to be many more battles for years to come.
Is there anybody? When you face a guy? Is it somebody that hits hard, that's hard to block, somebody that you can't get open against? Who are the people that you go against that keep you up at night, or is it everybody?
I think you got to treat everybody seriously and take a mindset that you got to go. I think someone that, throughout the years is Kevin Byard was a really, really good kind of cover safety for tight ends. That was a guy you got to get up for when he was on Tennessee. That was a good matchup.
Hey, Connor just pointed something out there. Rashod Bateman has a crown in his locker behind you instead of a helmet. Did he take that from Derrick? What do we got going on back there?
Balling.
I don't see that, but it fits him right, man.
It's right behind you.
Is that a green
Mark,
screen?
It's really right over your left shoulder. Is that a green screen? The other way.
It's fake. Okay.
He deserves it, man. I'll ask the media guys what's going on with that.
King Bateman, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry,
What?
Patrick Ricard,
Wide.
Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers,
Linderbaum.
center.
Thank you.
Just so many weapons over there. You're fun to watch. We can't wait to see you on Christmas. Thanks for working on the holidays so we can all watch and enjoy it.
Of course.
Merry Christmas. Have you done all your Christmas shopping? No.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I have. For my parents and stuff like that, yeah.
I don't want to say like your favorite gift you've ever received, favorite gift you've ever given.
Christmas movies usually.
Oh, Christmas movie. That's a good one. Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas movie, Christmas song?
Christmas Vacation or Family Vacation. Those are go-tos.
Okay. How about song?
Man, you're I don't know. What's yours, man? I don't know.
I like
many Christmas.
I like the bang da na na 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 bang da na. I like that one. What else?
I mean, Santa Claus coming to town by the boss.
Bingo.
That's not bad. Jingle Bells is obviously always going to be good.
Walking
Frosty.
on Winter Wonder.
Good luck. 5 straight games with a tut. If it happens on Christmas Day, we'll donate $50,000 to a charity of your choosing. You're the man.
Let's go. Thank you, Pat, for having me on.
Hey, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
So good at football.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So good at football.